Do you know there is a lake in Vermont where people report hearing whispers rising straight out of the water at night, even when no one is anywhere near the shore? Many say it is one of the most unsettling locations in the entire Northeast, because whatever moves beneath that water is ancient, quiet, and never fully seen. 1989, Burlington, Vermont. For 3 seconds the lake trembled, and then stopped as if it was holding its breath. Heather Miles and her cousin Ryan arrived for a peaceful weekend, expecting sunrise views and calm water. But the moment Heather stepped onto the old wooden pier, something cold brushed past her leg, as if something unseen had moved between them. Ryan laughed. Heather did not. The lake turned darker than it should have under the afternoon sun, and a low vibration rolled through the dock like something massive shifting far below. A trail of wet footprints appeared on the planks. They were spaced too far apart to be human. They started at the far end of the pier and walked toward Heather and Ryan, even though no one was standing there. Heather begged to leave. Ryan wanted to record it. That was when the air changed. The lake began to pulse. A circular ripple spread around a huge, unseen shape just beneath the surface. Heather lifted her camera and it shut off instantly. Ryan leaned over the edge. The water rose in a smooth, silent swell. A long, pale curve slipped just above the surface for one breathless moment. Not a head, not a tail. Just the center of something impossibly large. It sank without sound, leaving the lake unnaturally flat. They hurried back toward the car, but every few steps a heavy dragging sound followed along the shoreline. Matching their pace, Heather turned again and again, seeing nothing but feeling the presence pacing them. The rocks shifted as if something crawled out of the water behind them. That night in the motel, the tapping began. 3 taps, pause. 2 taps, pause. One long, slow drag across the window. Ryan opened the curtains. There was no one there, but the glass was covered in long streaks of lake water shaped like scales. At dawn, Heather woke up choking on the smell of cold lake water. The carpet beneath the window was soaked. Something huge splashed outside despite their room being on the 2nd floor. They left before sunrise, shaking and silent the entire drive home. Later, Heather learned the truth. The Abenaki people called it Gitaskog, a great horned serpent, and a spirit of the water that lived in the lake long before any town existed. They both feared and revered it, a being that could stir the waters to fury, but whose true purpose was to protect something sacred. Witnesses across centuries, from the earliest tribes to modern tourists, reported the same tapping on windows, the same impossible footsteps along the shore, the same silent shape rising from the lake. Heather and Ryan had wandered into the wrong part of the lake. They were never meant to stand there. They were never meant to see what moved under that water. And whatever rose that day was not warning them. It was protecting something buried deep below.